Where should we go to next? Frankie de Jong. I promised we'd talk about him.
You did promise we'd talk about him. Yeah, the Mail on Sunday, Erik ten Hag wants £69 million deal for Barcelona ace to spark United revamp. That's by Rob Draper and the Sunday Telegraph. De Jong's move is paramount for both United and Barcelona. It's quite an intriguing story, effectively suggesting that Manchester United, who are in for Frankie de Jong, but Erik ten Hag wants the de Jong deal done before anyone else is signed. Barcelona after £69 million, United have already offered 56. And a meet-in-the-middle agreement seems to be on the cards, but it's quite interesting. Barcelona have effectively mortgaged off some future broadcasting and merchandising revenues. Not a particularly financially prudent move in the long term, but it gives them some liquidity and cash short term, and some differing points of view. Sam Wallace in the Telegraph effectively suggesting that this new deal that Joan Laporta has struck will encourage Barcelona to sell a bit quicker because they're in financial trouble. But the Mail suggesting that actually with this new money they'll be more inclined to dig in and hold out for this 69 million quid that they want for de Jong.
I think the most important thing, has Frankie de Jong got the right attitude? Because they've signed better players than him, failed, wrong attitude. Every player that comes into Man United has to have the right attitude. Your character and your attitude comes before your talent, not after it.
I would suggest that he has, because he's been one of Barcelona's better players in what's been a tricky, tumultuous period of time for them, and he's been one of their consistent standout performers. I don't think he particularly wants to leave, but he's one of their most saleable assets at the moment. And I think if Manchester United get him in, working with Ten Hag as well, I think it could be a masterstroke. But then, with all the problems we've seen at Manchester United in the last however many seasons, one player's not the answer, is it?
No,
there?
But you'd like to think, with having worked with him at Ajax, Erik ten Hag will know about his attitude, will know about what he can bring to his team, and kind of makes sense to you go back to players that you know what you think they can deliver for you. So I'm sure his attitude will be fine if he comes to Manchester United. I know some people have questioned, if he's holding out a little bit and he's questioning whether or not Manchester United was the right team to go to. But actually, sometimes you do need, and should you be trying to convince someone to come to Manchester United? Well,
yes.
Well, look at the state of play of Manchester United right now. Yeah, I'm afraid you are going to have to convince players that this is the right journey for you to move on to next, and that you're on a rebuild at Manchester United. So, yeah.
Rebuild, start with your back four. Try and get 4 defenders who can defend. And head corners out the box and head free kicks and do the basics properly. That's how they should be starting, in my opinion.
Or in the boardroom, according to lots of fans.
I'm sat in here doing the radio, so...
Well, Phil Thomas' column in The Sun, one last little mention. He says exactly that. Shows how far United have fallen, that they're trying to persuade de Jong to come. Gone are the days when if United were interested in a player, the player was automatically interested in moving to United.